Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have a little bit of a different project, but not too different. Today I'm going to be recreating this drawing as a little pony figure. This is Twisty Cane. She's just a My Little Pony OC that I came up with. To start off the customization, we have to take all her hair off, all the paint that I had previously done on her. So here I'm just cutting off all the hair. With her hair all cut off, it's time to remove her head. I'm going to use a hairdryer to soften it. With enough tugging, I was able to pop off the head, but the next part was the neck peg, and in the next clip, you'll see what happened. Of course, I broke it. Oh, God, yeah. Back up. What the heck? Oh. Of course. Okay. I found an extra part, and this part is already able to come out, so that will make things a lot easier. I just have to get off everything on it. Using my 100% acetone nail polish remover, I slowly but surely take off all the factory paint and my own paint and nail polish that I have used, because I used to customize these all the time. I give the same treatment to the head, and unfortunately this space is stained a little bit, but that's fine, it doesn't matter. We can still use it. The next step is to remove all of the hair plugs out from the head. I use a little wooden skewer to just sort of pull them out. Then I use my pliers to dig them out of the head. This takes a while, especially for this. I think I'm just a little bit more used to the doll heads, but eventually I get everything cleaned up and I'm ready to paint the nice white base on it. This was probably the most enjoyable part, just giving it the white base coat. That's always the funnest part for me. I do it on both the head and the body, and I give them each a few layers. Once everything is dry, I go in with my custom paint color to match the original drawing for both the head and the body again. And of course, those get a few layers, and then a layer of the matte varnish. For the hair, I'm going to be using acrylic yarn from my yarn box. I have the red and the white, and how I'm doing it is I'm first cutting and measuring the length I want. Then I'll separate all the fibers to get a nice sort of curly texture to match the drawing. I can't get the exact way the drawing is, but I think it comes pretty close. Now, using my rerouting tool, I first go in with the head, and it's the same thing with what I do for my dolls when I reroute. I loop the yarn over my finger, put it with my rerouting tool, and then stab it into the head. I did notice that this took a lot longer and it was a lot harder to do than I do with my dolls, but that was just the type of plastic. Then for the tail, I took a chunk of yarn mixed with the different colors. I used some embroidery thread to tie it together, then I slowly but surely pushed it through the hole and eventually pulled it out, and I got some nice tail, some mane. It worked. I don't know how this worked. This doesn't need glue, but the head needs glue. And even with the glue, I felt like it was not secure. It was popping out of the head. Next is the face. I go in with my watercolor pencils first to just give it a quick sketch. And I did the exact same thing with the cutie mark. I'm going in with white first. With all the base coats and everything, I'm able to go in with some fine detailing. I tried to make the eyes look a little bit like the generation that this pony is from. The type, I forget what it's called. It's like generation 3 at this point. Whatever the Friendship of Magic one is. G3, I think. But I tried to make it look a bit like that so she fit in with my other ones. And of course, I top it off with some line art and the eye shines. And of course, if you notice in the drawing that her body does have some white sort of splotches and freckles, so I went in and added those too. To finish the face up, I go in with my glossy varnish and varnish the eyes to make them glossy. The next part is reattaching the head and then styling the hair, which I found to be the hardest part because I want her hair to look a certain way, and obviously I can't achieve what I want with the yarn, so I did have to do a little bit of improvising. She does look alright. She looks like the character, but just in another form. I think I prefer the drawing version better. But, you know, what are you gonna do? You can't always get the results you want. And of course, we can't forget her accessories. So I made her glasses, and then I also made her a scarf off screen. I decided not to paint on the stripes on her scarf, and I think it looks fine. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. It's another Christmas one. Bye-bye.